Welcome to Monday Night Live from deep into woods.
I have a frog in my throat tonight.
Oh, heard frog legs are good.
No, they're not. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing awesome over here.
Yes, the redraw. So, I posted it on our community tab, and then what else did I do?
You had that other live you had to be on, so you were busy with that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
but I'm saying I posted it on our community tab. Okay. And yeah. Okay. And then I and then I put it in tonight's video thingy-majiggy. I was on another live on a Zoom, and so my mind is still there. It was an event that was planned that I was invited to, so I was on Zoom for a bit, and so I'm still not out of there. But hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm just going to go to the chat until my brain clears a little bit. Marilyn says, hi, I won't be here tonight, so good luck, everyone, for the redraw. If I am picked, please redraw again. Oh, that is sweet. And have a great night. And Remy, hello, Mr. Remy. I didn't know about the redraw. Well, now you do.
No more
Hope I win something. I hope so too. I didn't know about the redraw either. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Emily. Ren's Homestead is here. Hello. Hello, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
So, yes. Okay. So, we have 7 people in the live tonight.
Yes.
I got to remember how to do everything. Am I red in my face right now?
I don't think so.
I feel like I'm all blushed and I don't know why. Okay. So in order for you to have been entered into the draw, I got to find my notepad.
I don't have a notepad.
It's over here.
Oh, we should do a whole little video thing about the water in here.
About the water?
Yeah. I spent all day shoveling snow.
Oh, yeah. Our barn is kind of a little flooded right now. So in order for you to be entered into the draw, you had to be, there was another video from was it last week? No, because I didn't do a video last week. I'm so bad. But it was a video that I did. You don't want to miss our next Monday Night Live, which was last week. And in that video, you had to comment. If you were from Canada, somewhere in your comment, you had to say Canada. And if you were from the States, somewhere in there, you had to say States. So we did a draw last week, and we've had 2 winners. We had Sean in Alaska, won a $25 MI Gardner gift card, and he emailed me, so he claimed his prize. And then my mom actually won the placemat, so I have to reach out to Hickory Croft. And so we have up for draw tonight the Thorhaven gift card, and Wilderstead gift card, which, by the way, Wilderstead reached out to me and said, because they're amazing people, that they would like to cover the cost of the gift card. So I thought that was super, super sweet of them. And yeah. So then, and then we have the other MI gift card. And that one was open to the people in the States.
Yes.
So I don't know, maybe I'll ask you guys what I should do. So there was, I think, 2 or 3 people who commented States. And so I think it was 2. And so I don't know whether to open that up to both Canada and the US or just keep it to the US. Or maybe we could do the $25 gift card
in tonight's draw.
Draw.
Tonight's.
No.
Yes.
No, we can't.
We can't?
Because Mud took me through the whole process. And I haven't done it since. On how to pick a...
I think I remember how.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. Maybe we'll do that. So the first one that we're going to do is I got to share my screen. Okay. Share screen. Uh-oh. Open. Okay. So it let me do it last week. So I'm not sure why it's not letting me do it now. Oh, this isn't funny. Silly MacBook.
Yeah, it's a Mac. I don't know what you're doing.
To record the contents of your screen. I don't know why. Let me see if I can get rid of that and then just hit share. Google Chrome. Okay, here we go. Random comment picker, share. So yes, perfect. So I posted the link to the video right here. And then, so I'm looking for people who commented Canada. And there was 13 comments. So if one of the winners from last week won that didn't claim their prize, I'm going to redraw. And this one's for the Wilderstead gift card. Hickory Croft. Woohoo! All right. So Chris and Steph, you won the $25 Wilderstead gift card. That's awesome. So you guys have 48 hours to reach out. If you're not, you are in the chat. I've just scrolled down. So congratulations. Okay.
I'm in my head trying to remember exactly what Mud told us to do to get the comment picker.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to mute for just 1 second because I have to ask Mike something. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. I'm all over the board just like I was last night.
I can't read. You're scrolling so fast.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to, because I know Miss Grace, you won the American M.I. Gardner gift card last week. So because you're in chat tonight, I'm going to let you know. And then if you could email me or Mike at, I was going to say M.I. Gardner, me and you acres at gmail.com and let me know what your email is so I can send you the gift card. I didn't have a way to get a hold of you. So, yes. So you won the gift card for the M.I. Gardner. And I'm going to write down, if you can just acknowledge in the chat that you heard my message. Okay. And so we have one more giveaway. We have one more. And we are going to go back over here. And this one is for, Thorhaven. So no duplicate winners. But this one is for Thorhaven and a $25 gift card to hit their website. I keep saying his, but it's their website. So I'm just going to go ahead, regrab the comments. I should have just picked another winner. And let's see who won this one. Remy! Woohoo! Remy even said
he hoped he won something
in the
tonight.
chat, he hoped he won something tonight.
That's awesome.
And then, congratulations, everybody. Okay, so Mike thinks he's pretty sure that he knows how to retrieve what Mudbrooker showed us last week. I'm going to give him my mouse, and we're going to go ahead, and for anybody that's in the chat now, we're going to do, and again, no duplicate winners, but we're going to do a $25 M.I. Gardner gift card. Just for putting up with my scattered brain. My account. Give us a minute. Wow, you remembered this. This is awesome. Oh, isn't it during your stream?
Yeah, there it is. Wait.
No, don't hit that. Hit that.
No, it was Lake StreamYard church, audio guests. Recording. Must have been that one.
Go down more? No? Yeah, I would say it's during your stream.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike's trying to retrace the steps. And then
It was StreamYard's
giveaway
giveaway tool.
And then I think where was it? We're almost there. Wait, go up.
That's the tutorial.
No, go down a little bit. You're going right there. Wait, giveaway page right here.
There.
Choose a broadcast. Monday Night Live. It doesn't matter. Start collecting comments. Okay, so it says, let me see if I can share my page with this now. So we're going to remove this. And then we're going to
share.
Oh, share. And stop screen.
So remove this.
Okay.
Because you just.
All right. So yeah, we're new.
And you go share screen.
Share screen.
Chrome tab.
Chrome tab.
Yeah, look at me.
Look at you go, mister.
Oh.
Giveaway tool. We're going to start sharing that. And I'm going to, oh, not there. I'm going to go back.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to collect comments. There's 14.
Okay.
But there's 20 people in the chat. So should we have them write a certain chat, a certain text? Like if they want to put win, W-I-N.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Give us one more minute. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody
hashtag,
who wants in the draw.
Yes, you have to put
hashtag win.
Yes. So if you want in the draw, you have to do hashtag WIN. And that's it. And we're going to give it like 30 seconds. Thank you, Leanne. We're going to give it 30. That's exactly it. Emily, Lynn, Kendra or Jason, Remy, Crucy. Hello, Crucy. So, and this is open to both Canadians and Americans.
I want to start singing. Do, 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 do.
And wait, because this one's for tonight's draw, we're totally making crap up as we go. Just saying, because it's tonight's draw.
Yeah.
Can there, like, if we choose a winner and they're a duplicate, is that okay? Like, say Sean in Alaska, he's here.
Yeah. No, tonight's separate.
Tonight is separate.
It's
Tonight
its
is
own
just
thing
for you guys all being here. So if you want to be
Sean, I have no idea what I just entered.
A bigger garden, Sean, a bigger garden. A $25 MI Gardner gift card, another one just for being in tonight's live. We did a redraw. So we have the winners for Wilderstead's website. So I'm going to get a hold of Dave or Amanda. And then I also have Remy won Thor Haven's gift card. And so, yes. Ray happens when they're more than one. Yeah. So I can win. Yes, you can. So this one, it doesn't matter if you've won. Just put hashtag win.
You can do it.
Yes. And we're going to give it another, like,
I think everybody's in.
30. Well, give it another 20, 30 seconds. Our internet's slow. So.
Baby goats are so fun to watch.
Shh, don't tell her we are here. Shh. All right. Oh, Dave, I noticed you put in, you didn't put in the hashtag. So make sure, Mr. Dave, that it's hashtag win. And I'll give it another 20 seconds.
It's shift 3.
Well, that, yeah, it should be. He could be on his phone.
Pretty sure that's, oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I have no idea. My phone's over there.
Okay, so we're still, yep, we are still sharing.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. So I'm going to start.
Ready.
Are you guys ready? We're going to start. Okay, he got it in. Good.
right.
All right, start collecting comments. There are
16.
16 comments.
All right.
So we're going to draw the winner. It doesn't matter if you've won before. Who the lucky winner is Chris. Oh, Crucy.
Crucy does gardening and stuff.
Woo!
Woo! Congratulations. All the goats are staring at me.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody that's won tonight, if you can email me or Mike, I keep saying me, but we are a team. I was gonna say it again.
Me and you acres at gmail.com.
So yes, me and you acres at gmail.com, and I will stop sharing. Oh wait, I have to do that from here. We are going to remove.
You just hit stop screen.
Stop screen.
Bam!
And there we are.
Look
so
at that.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you also to Wilderstead, who was gracious enough to say that they were going to cover the cost of the gift card of the draw. That was very, very sweet of you guys. So thank you so very much. And congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, if we hadn't said this, group was amazing enough, I mean, come on.
I know. So I'm going to go back up and just see if we missed any,
comments and stuff.
I saw Mike's amazing. I was like, out of all the comments I saw, I'm like, wait, what? He's all right.
Somebody lying?
Who is it? Okay.
And who hasn't been enjoying this amazing weather?
I know.
Like, we just broke right out of winter and into spring overnight. It was awesome.
She's my favorite. Thank you, Miss Emily. You too, Mike. Mike looks all right.
Thanks, Remy.
Thank you. Hi, Bettina. And then we have Plowman's here. And we've already kind of gone over these. And Hickory Croft. Midsummer, I'll start giving away zucchini on our lives. Don't miss it. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm exceptional at reading.
They've got all those clips of bad lip reading from movies.
They are pretty funny. Crucy does gardenings here. We already knew that because they won. Leanne's here. It's very, very true. Someone told me recently that fast-growing, prolific vegetables are priceless. Yes, they are. Hear you loud and clear. Sweet. Good. Okay.
All right then.
All right, because I said if you heard, if she was still in the chat, to let me know, and so they were letting me know.
You got some timers tonight.
Yeah, I know. So do I. Oh no, we missed. No. Oh, Mama Bear. Hello, hello. Mike's amazing. We love you, Angie and Mike. We love you guys too. You guys, you don't understand. This is like a highlight to our week, to come on to a live, to chat with everybody, to talk about the week. I have something that I also want to talk about tonight. Get me talking about something, I tell you. Before I just touch base on the rest. Oh, you know what? We'll catch up on the comments and then we'll talk about that.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yes.
Remy's feeling okay.
Yep. We are patient. I'm so very glad. Everybody, #win. That was cute. I have no idea what I just entered.
That's our Sean for.
Mm-hmm.
I left my coffee way over there.
Good Lord.
Oh, good stuff.
Okay, I'm just scrolling through the comments. I know Crucy has my email too, because we did the seed exchange. The giveaway tool, Sean, Mud brought us through it last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we just figured out the steps again. So maybe I can write them down next time as he does them, and then I'll send it to you in an email.
It's not that hard to do. Mud was
You're
amazing
amazing,
last
too.
week.
Yes, he was. And that was super sweet of him. I was not expecting that
No.
at all. So for those that don't know, he came on because we did a giveaway to thank you guys, and he came on to give away a cast iron pan. And then, as if he wasn't sweet enough, he's actually sending the winner 2 cast iron pans.
And the whole point was he came on just to show us how to use that tool.
Mhm.
And then he said, you know what? Since I'm here,
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, Red in the Valley, you just missed a giveaway. We redrew from the winners because a couple of winners didn't contact us. And so we drew that. But yes, spring is well on the way. Yes, our driveway is actually doing pretty good, but there's streams and little divots.
Which is okay. I did a little bit of contouring on it so that it was away from the barn and away from the house.
Mhm.
What I did miss, because there was so much going on, is that on the side of the barn, there's a lot of dirt piled up and stuff from when I decided at the last minute we were going to hook up the hydro. So I had to dig the trench, which means there's a bunch of snow on it, and it's all kind of flowing into the barn
To
up
the barn.
front. Yeah.
So what he's really trying to say is that we have a swimming pool in the barn. It's all right. This weather, I think I have a tan from tapping yesterday. I bet it was beautiful.
I'd love to go out there and tap, but I mean, I'd probably get stuck halfway there.
Sean in Alaska says, we were at 17 this morning. Winter is kicking and screaming on the way out. Haha. I'm assuming, is that Fahrenheit?
It'd be Fahrenheit.
That's cold.
That's a little bit cold.
That's a little bit cold. Mike, you look aight too, I guess.
I know. I know. I'm awesome.
Yeah. Ooh, don't let that go to his head. Everybody just saying thank you. I will play with it this week. We have almost no snow left. We have, well,
there's a lot of snow left up here.
There is. If you go an hour south of us, there's like hardly,
there's like none.
You see little patches, but you see mostly brown.
A half hour south of us.
Yeah, half hour. And if you are up here, I mean, Mike's snow mountain's not going to go away anytime soon. But he did that for the kids, and I don't think one child slid down that snow.
They didn't know.
No,
we didn't have them.
I ordered 12 more chicks, black Australorps. First week of May. That's awesome. I can't wait to get chickens back. I really can't. And they really do help us out with the bugs.
Yes. They're the one animal that I would definitely recommend having on any farm. Have chickens.
We have rusty blackbirds and eastern
meadowlarks
back already. And the geese are passing through or over in big numbers in the last couple of days. That's awesome. What I'm actually waiting for is, I can't remember the name of it. I whistled it on a live one time and someone said it. Yeah. I think Remy actually named the bird. But it's this particular whistle that this bird brings. And twice like 2 years in a row, they came back within a couple of days of each other. So, and according to my last year's stats, it's now time. Like in the next week or two, I should be hearing it again. Yep.
How's outside?
Indoor pool, fancy. We like to go all out for our guests.
Yeah. So I was shoveling a lot today. It was fun.
Yes, with very carefully though.
Yes.
That's chicken math right there. It is. Mike thought, I was going to say, Mike thought we got rid of all the chickens. Little does he know.
Oh, my Lord. I had to stop myself. I came across an ad today on the Facebook, and it was for a shed, like an 8x12 shed or whatever, all
chicken
plastic.
Coop? Oh, plastic.
For $69. Okay. I know. And so I went on there and I'm like, wait a minute. And of course, like it was some site I'd never heard of. I'm like, nah, that's a scam.
Mhm.
That's a scam.
Yeah, Mike has hit that buy button one too many times and he's starting to recognize the scams now.
One too many times. No, I did once. Once.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Snow is still in some places here, or 1 meter in some places here. Wow. Yeah, I guess we do have a couple spots like that
What?
where it's about 1 meter. No,
A
maybe
lot of
not.
spots.
Not a full meter,
Maybe.
but
I don't know how much it's melted. I haven't tried walking through it since, but I know I stepped through
red
2 feet
wing.
easy, and that wasn't even deep in.
No, it's not the red-winged blackbird. Now you have to whistle it.
That
Oh
was the
dear.
black-winged redbird.
No. Okay, okay, last time I tried to whistle it, I went beet red again. I can't do it. Every time I try to do it, I'm like,
So we're being told to take our bird feeders down starting April for a bit. The migrating birds are bringing avian flu with them.
oh,
Okay.
I did not know that. Okay, but the bird is.
So you shouldn't have covered your mouth.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Because, like, he said they were like a good lip reader.
Oh my!
I can't help it.
Our bird. Okay, so that's the bird I most associate with spring. The red-winged blackbird. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name, but I remember the whistling.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That is a lot of. I'm just starting to see the kids swing. Yes, the geese are back. The robins are back. Mike and I heard some birds yesterday, singing in a tree. It's time to celebrate. It definitely is. Don't feel bad, Mike. My husband has fallen for the Facebook ad scam too.
One time. You do something one
time.
time.
You're labeled for life.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have this brother-in-law who loves Batman. And
I didn't even remember that one.
Yeah. That's the only one I actually clicked on and paid for. And so
I wish you could show them. I really do.
It's packed away somewhere. I kept it just because it was so horrible. So the picture on this site was like this Batman mask, and it was like really, really cool. Like it had it looked like armor. It was awesome looking. I'm like, wow. So I'm gonna get that. So I ordered it, and it comes, and it's like this dollar store rubber flappy mask.
It was so stinky.
Yes.
You couldn't keep it on your head.
And it was made for a head, like the size of like a pumpkin.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It was no, it was massive.
There's nothing wrong with the big noggin.
It means so horrible.
It means there's more brains up there not to buy the Facebook scams.
One time. One time.
What? You are labeled for life. So there is a bird that is red with black wings. It's a scarlet tanager. Tanager?
Sure.
Should have been called the black wing red bird.
Get out. See, I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, don't think you could really whistle a red-winged blackbird call, though. You could shriek it, though. Concrely! Is that... You guys have me doing bird calls. There it is. It's the white-throated sparrow. Oh, Canada, Canada, Canada. Oh, now I'm going to hear that every time it sings. Oh, Canada, instead of...
Huh.
Cool, huh? You learn something new every day.
Well, no,
that was a lot better whistling attempt than the last one. Thanks. I saw some geese flying over yesterday here. Pretty darn cool. Huh.
Amanda, I am Batman.
We have hundreds of geese that don't leave. Oh, Mike and I were driving the other day, and He looks scared. No, we were driving the other day, and we were going to visit, yes, my mom. And so I hadn't seen a seagull in,
Oh
I couldn't
yeah.
tell you how long, like at least a year, if not longer. Like, and then because we're
Because
in
we're
the
on a
town,
mountaintop.
yeah, the town that I lived in before, the city we lived in before, you'd see them everywhere. And I realized, I'm like, man, it's been a while since I've seen those seagulls. Great value, Batman.
Oh no.
Dollarama would have sold it for 50 cents.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. And then I wrote back to them and they were like, no, you can't have your money back. I'm like, that was false advertisement. I went back and forth. Finally, I got like half my money back.
Yeah.
But still, I was like,
Are we
no, I
doing
want to send it back to you. And they're like, no, it costs us more to send it back.
Are we doing a bird call live sometime now? Wait, are we doing a bird call live sometime now? That would be fun.
I don't know.
I will
birds.
watch. I will watch. So one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, I just posted a video, and it's Garden Deeds 22. And so Marilyn from Little Homestead by the Beach, Remy from Rem's Family Farm, and myself all got together and did some brainstorming, because we were inspired by another couple, from Altruistic Farmstead. I was about to say Homestead. And so they're a very giving couple, and very inspiring as well. And so we wanted to come up with something. It's not a challenge by any means, but the one thing I absolutely love about it is there are several ideas that have already come up because people are commenting things that they have done, that they want to do, things that they know that's going on in their community. And what it is, our original idea was to either, it doesn't have to be the same, you could do whatever you want, but the whole point is to help people in today's day and age with our food costs the way that it is, everything rising in price. I've always had a soft heart for wanting to give to people, but this one really struck home with me because even in our time together as a married couple, we've had quite a few struggling times. But prior even to Mike and I, when I was a single mom, there were a few times where I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills or how I was going to do groceries the next week. And I was very, very blessed to receive help from friends, from family, from outsources, from whatever. I was very blessed that the stress of that was taken off my plate. And one of the things is that I could not imagine for the life of me, with the way prices are, without everything else going on, but with the way prices are, how people are managing. I don't understand it. But I know there's a lot more people in particular this year that are going without. And so the idea we came up with was called Garden Deeds 22. So if you're a creator and you want to make a video, please feel free to. If you're not a creator and you just want to leave a comment, whether it's in one of the videos that we've done or something, and you just want to kind of help spread the word about it. And basically it is what I'm doing. My individual choices to do is to take our bounty and give extra and plant extra so that we can give to our local food bank. Or if there's someone that you know of where you live or don't know of, but you want to help a family, grow a few extra plants for them. And so that's where Garden Deeds came out. Not everybody can grow gardens. I know that. So, if everybody bought one thing for someone else, no one would go without.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of the whole principle. The whole point behind it is, as homesteaders, we think about everything we're going to plant. We think about the harvest season, the growing time, and all the tending and caring to these plants. And then we think about the harvest and all the food that we're going to have on our plates. And so we just wanted to extend on that idea. Yeah. So it's something that I know a lot of people already do give. For us in particular, it doesn't take a lot extra because we have the land and we'll have the space, and we would love to be able to help. So if you are a creator and you wanted to do something, that would be awesome sauce. And if you wanted to leave an idea for us to even spread the word on, that would also be great. But yeah, so there's that. And hopefully some people can be helped in the process of it all.
Yep.
I told you, once I start talking. You know, like one of the lessons that gardening has taught me is I know that when I put a seed into that dirt, and if I tend to it and care for it, it's going to continue to grow. It's going to flourish. And so for me, when I put that concept behind doing something for our community, it's the same thing. If you tend to your community, love on your community, give to your community, it's going to keep, it's going to flourish, and it's going to grow, and it's going to, plant a seed in someone else's heart. And so, yeah.
Life lessons from the garden.
Yeah. You never stop learning, just like the weeds never stop growing. See what I did there?
Yeah. I also heard once that hardship develops character. And that's why I'm such a character.
That's what we'll call it. You know how I know I'm red? Look at the difference between my hand and my face.
I'm red too then.
Well, look at your hand to your face. You're not as red as me.
It looks red.
We have horrible lighting here. Okay, I'm gonna get to the comments.
Are gulls from the bay called bagels?
Angie can be the whistler.
I think they are.
Round table bird whistling.
Oh no, they're on my chair.
Did you see? Remy said round table bird whistling. Sean. We call seagulls poop hawk. Substitute the poop with the word that starts with yep. Good job on the bird call. I can't whistle for my life. Thank you. I have to whistle differently than a lot of people. That's why I covered my mouth. How do you whistle? I'll say how I whistle, but how do you whistle? Do you blow out?
Yeah.
I blow. I have to inhale my breath to whistle. I can't
do that.
Yeah, I can't whistle out. I have to whistle in.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Absolutely so true. Yes. I tried last year to donate veggies to our local food banks, and they couldn't take them. There are places that will. I don't know about your particular area. I knew of when I lived in town, there was one particular food bank that would take produce. So maybe looking around. I also got an idea from Bridget from Thorhaven. She left a comment on our Facebook page that they have a community fridge. And so I'm like, maybe we can do something like that, or we can talk to whoever we need to talk to. And, if people have extra eggs, or because it's a little different up here too. So if people have extra eggs, or, lettuce, or whatever the case may be, like I don't know what else for it. Because that's one thing I wondered too about the fresh fruits and vegetables. Is it something that a food bank would take? But
I'm sure there are different places that you could get in touch with, and they would know, families that are in need.
Yeah, maybe you can give directly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or give through them that they'll give directly, so that way it's still like anonymous or something like that, right?
We are planning on it, have a few ideas that we are very excited for. I can't wait to hear about them. That's awesome. I've been ruined by Disney, though. When I see a seagull, the little Amanda in my head yells, mine, 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 mine. There, yep, Sean, mine. Sometimes I would give some extras to the neighbors. Exactly. If everybody, like I said, gave one thing, no one would go without. Sounds interesting. There is a local farm that only grows for the soup kitchen in the area and families in need. It's great. That is awesome.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing a garden specifically for my neighbors because they cannot grow, and one in particular does not have any room to grow. They're excited to have their own fresh goodies. Makes my heart swell. Yes, totally. When I was in town and I had a garden, I'd always go and show up at the college, and I would give a lot of coworkers a lot of my produce, and I was so excited, like I grew this zucchini, and it's a conversation starter, and it's good to know, like they get intrigued with it too. And actually, somebody I know, when I gave her some of the fresh food, they started a garden the next year. And so they grew. And so they will still send me pictures of, especially kobacha squash, because we both loved it. And so we would send pictures, or she would send pictures of her squash, and I would send pictures of mine. I'm going to reach out to our kids' 8th grade teacher. My kids aren't in elementary school anymore, but I know there are some families in need at that school. Yes.
See, that's a good idea.
Yep. Grace and Fire. Hello. Hello. I just discovered you tonight. So welcome to our live. We always say if what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, I should be able to bench press a truck. One time I heard a single mother talking on the radio saying that she would make her kids tomato soup sometimes. One of the daughters, when she got older, asked how it was made, and it was ketchup and hot water. I did a video, I don't know, it was 2 weeks ago, and it was the 12 questions about me. And in it, I mentioned that I watched Cinderella Man. And one of the reasons I absolutely love that show was because it gave me inspiration during a time when things were really, really rough. When Mike and I first moved here back to Canada, Mike was not allowed to work because he was an immigrant. So we had to wait 18 months or 2 years.
2 years.
2 years for him to be able to work. And so I was the only one that could. And we made everything stretch. And so one of the scenes from that movie that I actually got was they watered down their milk. So I started buying homogenized milk and watering it down because they were used to skim or 1% at the time. And so that's one of the reasons. It warms with my heart, because I took, they were great in the beginning, and then stuff happened and they had to sell everything, and they triumphed. And so that's a movie that gave me inspiration during a time where it was super, super hard for me, and Mike. And so, yeah, so that wasn't that long ago either. That was,
it gets me
2010.
Just recently, I was able to talk to one of our kids,
Mm-hmm.
and it's our son, actually. And he started mentioning how he sacrificed something for himself and gave more to his kids.
Mm-hmm.
and he brought up the time where he wanted shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't had new pair of shoes. I saved up money for like months
Mm-hmm.
so that I could buy myself some shoes for work.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought him 2 pair of shoes that time instead of myself.
Yep. And he just brought that up to you.
He did. And so
it's always moments like that you don't want to put that onto your kids, but you hope one day they see how much you love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. My moment was when our oldest daughter moved out for the first time, and she had asked me if I could drive her to do groceries, but she was dead set she wanted to pay for everything. And so she went out and she bought beef. And she was like dumbfounded by the price of beef back then. Yep. This was like, she's 20, almost 27. So it was probably when she was 22, 23. So 4 or 5 years ago.
It's almost the age we were.
Yeah, we were 27 when we met.
Oh my goodness.
And so she was like, Mom, I can't believe how much beef costs. And she's like, now I know why you rationed our snacks and everything. Holy cow. And I was like, ting! That's my moment. Because you do, as a parent, you feel like you're depriving them in some way, or you're never doing enough for them. And so when they recognize that, you don't ever want to put that I don't want to say guilt, because it's not a guilt, but you don't want to put that pressure on them. You know what I mean? So for them to be able to come back and recognize, it's heartwarming, right?
It's also makes me feel good that they've learned that lesson. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I can do both. I can whistle in and I can whistle out. I whistle all of the time. What? Yes, I was just reading Chrissy. That was heartbreak. Yes. Yep.
Did I miss
I
something?
thought about when he said the tomato soup.
Yeah.
I thought about asking my mayor's office about finding places to donate food. Yes. That, and all they can do is say no. And so if there's schools, there's Salvation Army, there's
Local
food banks,
even.
church banks, food. There's tons of things. There's even, I think Remy had said that he was going to ask a teacher and see if they knew of anybody. I think that's what he had said in his video. If you learn how to whistle when blowing out, then you never have to stop whistling to take a breath.
Because you can whistle when
that
you inhale.
Confused my brain. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I can a little bit. Oh, I did it. I always whistle in though.
Yeah.
No? Can you whistle in at all? Can you try?
I tried.
Can you take the spotlight off me? You did a great job, honey. Oh. It's unfortunate for some families. Yes. It gives me so much joy. Food should be a basic for everyone, in my opinion. Yep. Yep. I'm jealous. I can't whistle. I remember when I was a teenager, I had to ask my friend to whistle at this guy I liked. That's funny. That's cute.
I like that.
I hope you got the guy. I can't snap.
I think it's Autumn that can't snap.
Yeah, one of our kids can't snap either. I can snap. Yeah. It's like, come here. That's how I learned how to snap. Hey kids, come here now. I'm kidding. Excuse me, Sean. I'm pleading the fifth. I just discovered you today too. Thank you. Yes. It's awesome when you meet like-minded channels. Food is a basic for everyone, but it should be free for everyone to access.
Mm-hmm.
It should be decentralized, all aspects of food production.
You know what? And that brings up something too, because I've come across so much information going on about Ukraine, because Ukraine is the breadbasket of that part of the world, and they actually provide a third of the wheat for the world.
Oh wow!
And so because of that,
wow, I already see the ripple effect of that. Wow.
And I think they were saying that the 15% of the world's calories come from wheat.
15%?
15%. And the entire world runs on a 90-day supply of food. If they run out of food after 90 days, there's nothing.
Impending doom.
So it was like, it's one of those rabbit holes.
That's
you just don't want to fall down.
Yeah.
You just don't want to fall down. But you see some of it and you're like, oh, that, it's scary. So it just pushes me to want to grow as many gardens as we can.
Yes. And that too, for me, is, I think, a focus on mine, because we can choose to focus on two things. We can choose to focus on what's going on around us, which there is a point to where you need to pay attention. I believe everybody's different, but this is what I believe. There is a point where you need to look and you need to pay attention. But there's also a point where there's only so much you can do to, we can't stop certain things. We can join together and do certain things. We can also plant gardens and help our neighbors. And think about that. It would be a dream of mine that every single person helped their neighbor. But if everybody did, like I said, no one would go without. So what I'm choosing to focus on is how big can my garden be? How much food can I produce and give? What apples and cherry trees and what orchard am I going to plant today so that it's ready in a couple of years? Those are the things that I'm focusing on, because if I focused on the world going to crap, then my whole world would go to crap.
Yeah.
Right. And so there is a point where you need to stand up and, say things and stuff like that. But I did fall down the rabbit hole a little bit of, all the bad things that were going on. It will consume you if you let it. You know what I mean? It will consume you. And so I chose to, why am I turning on the news? It's one thing to pay attention, and it's another thing to be consumed. And so I just decided, how's my garden going to be this year?
Yep.
What plants or fruit trees am I going to buy?
I'll look at the news just a little bit,
Yeah.
get just to touch base and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I miss a lot. And I realize that on my game nights with my buddies. And, I reconnect with those guys every week, and they'll start coming up with something. And I'm like, I hadn't heard of that. And I don't hear about it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get a taste of it, and it's like this bah humbug, doom and gloom, and then you just turn around and you're like, okay, that's enough.
Yep.
So you just kind of focus in on what you can do on your little plot of land, what you can do to brighten up your day and your neighbor's day.
Yep. That's it.
That's all you can do.
Gord's mom used to buy powdered milk and add it to make their milk go further.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I have adult kids, and I'm waiting on that moment. It will come. Even if it feels like it never will, it does. Unfortunately, some people go through tough times. When I had my own apartment when I was 18 to 21, I would be tight on money. Sometimes I wouldn't eat for a few days. And that's sad.
Yep.
And if you were my neighbor, you wouldn't go without.
I got lucky because I was in service around that time. So when I didn't have any money, my buddies would see it and they'd notice it. I wouldn't ask and I wouldn't say anything, but they would drag me out, and then like we'd have, food nights in the barracks. So somebody'd make like a lasagna or something, and then you just pitch in and help out.
This is totally a switch of the subject, but not really. Where's that picture? Did you put it away?
Yeah.
I have it on my phone. So Mike found an old military photo of himself, and I took photos.
Don't post that.
I'm not going to post it. I'm just going to show it.
I was just the skinny kid with big old ears. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this one.
It was, yeah.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it.
So.
Where is it? There we go. Look at Mr. Mike.
Oh, look at the ears on that guy.
Why so serious? Why?
I was really impressed though, because when I took that picture on my phone, I was really able to scroll in.
His eyes are so dark you can't really. There we go.
Well, I mean, I had a hat on in Okinawa, a subtropic area, right? So it's really hot and bright and sunny. But it was really cool though, because I was really able to scroll in, just to show you how good the cameras are these days. I could scroll right in tight, and I posted it to all my buddies. Say, this is how I remember you. It's been like 22 years.
I could tell you some stories. I would take my daughter shopping for meals on the weekend when I would pick them up from their mom's house. I called it teaching them how to shop. We tried, and we did, but they just didn't listen until it affected their pocket. There's a lot, I think, that are like that now too. But they're all doing really well. So all those lessons we tried teaching them that we thought we didn't, or we thought they weren't listening, they're all doing really good. So my mom grew up on government cheese and powdered milk in the States, and thank God they have the WIC program in the States to help women and children. Yep.
Yeah.
When I lived in my first apartment, I pretty much ate instant potatoes. Yep. Yep, it's right for the teacher.
My grandmother taught me something when I was a kid. We had a place up on the river, and it was their cabin at the lake, right? But my grandmother bought one plot, her sister bought the plot next door, and her other sister bought the plot next door to that. And all my cousins would show up. And so we have a pretty close-knit family. My grandmother would make a pot of spaghetti in one of those big pots that, like, you know, the ones you can in.
Yep.
It was huge. And so I learned that's how you cook.
Mhm.
And so when I moved out and we were like, I was broke, like I just buy spaghetti noodles and spaghetti sauce, and I would make like a buttload of spaghetti.
Mhm.
And so half my rent was I cooked and made meals, but I just made spaghetti half the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know,
And now apparently I'm the only spaghetti you will eat.
yes,
He can't eat like ragu or whatever the other ones are called.
Yep.
He can't eat that. He has to have the sauce that I make. So
for years I couldn't eat
Yep.
spaghetti.
So and I'm big on spaghetti because I was raised by an
Yep.
Italian.
Lasagna too.
Lasagna, spaghetti, everything, like all that. I have it once a week probably.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just something that I grew up with. And so I make it. And at first he was like, you could tell he was spaghetti. And then he ate my sauce and he liked it. So, hey, Sarah. Hey, Mama. How are you?
Hey!
Oh, my computer thought I said, hey, Siri.
Is that what that
During
was?
undergrad, I worked at a soccer park canteen, and the owner often brought in near expired foods to sell. I survived off of expired craft dinner and funnel cakes for almost a year. You know, I know, like, what do I want to say here? In one point, I'm like, okay, there's stories to tell, right? Those are things that we went through. It made us stronger, but it shouldn't be an issue like that either. You know, like how many people have said something tonight, right? And that's with people we know, like for the most part. And it's like it shouldn't be an issue here. It just shouldn't be.
And you know,
Anywhere, really.
Thinking back on it, there had to have been all these, like, you know, food banks and stuff like that available, but they never taught us that in high school. They never taught us that
They
anywhere
didn't
in
teach you
life.
money really either.
No, my grandmother taught me how to balance my check
Mhm.
or my checkbook. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's one of those things.
One of the things that I first remember about you, because before Mike, I didn't have good taste. And so one of the first things I remembered about him, because you know, I had kids, he had kids.
Yeah.
I was a single mom, he was a single dad, and I had my own place, I had my job, I had, you know, everything that you're supposed to have. And one of the things I remembered loving about you was walking into where your office was at the time and watching you write out a check to pay a bill. And I was like, oh man, this guy's got it together somewhat. Wow, it's new. It was new. It was one of the things I admired about you, that I don't have to pick you up in my car. What? I don't have to change you. I don't have to. Sorry. Not everybody I dated prior to Mike was like that, but there were a couple.
All right.
I think this is a very personal live tonight.
Really sharing.
Hello, Joe and So.
Joe and Sue's off
Joe
Homestead.
and Sue.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Monday Night Live. How you doing? There's always room for squash, right, Plowman?
Squash is there's always room for right, Chris, because it's hickory croft.
I know, but just squash.
Don't get Chris talking about squash.
What
I'm
is one
just
of those?
kidding.
Weed is one of those things that most of us humans take for granted. But it's so important when
Oh,
you
we're
start
that
looking at
behind?
the numbers. It's always about the numbers. The numbers game, if you start really looking at the numbers, and it just seems like the world is hanging on the knife edge, and you're
No
like
more
on the
impending
doom,
doom.
the doom,
No.
the doom, and then you just fall down the hole.
Oh,
And I'm
my.
saying, like, man, just don't do it.
Hi,
Ooh.
Scott. Zucchini. Impending doom. LOL. It's real. Lots and lots of squash. We can fight impending doom with squash. You can.
One squash at a time.
One squash. There's a good slogan. You guys, Chris and Stephanie have to make a shirt for Chris that says we can beat impending doom one squash at a time.
Squash man! Squash man to the rescue!
I am totally gonna make a shirt and give it to him. A squash man! I swear we had nothing prior to this live. I've got seed started for 4 families. That is awesome.
Nice.
I don't have much space this year, but somehow, some way, I am going to plant.
We have seed started for at least 4 families of mice.
What?
They only need a little bit.
Well, they're only little babies. They're just starting to get their true leaves. True lives is what. This year is the peppers, right?
Oh,
peppers.
Like 600,000 blends of peppers.
Yes. Was that the laugh that turned into a cry? Our main focus the last years has been drastically shrinking our supply chain. Can't trust the world for anything. It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
There was a saying I heard years ago, maybe in the 70s, think globally, act locally. I just heard that, something like that. What was I looking into? I can't remember what I was looking into, but it's nice to dream big. It's nice to think big, but act locally first. And so that's one of the things.
Yeah, you can try and save the world, but start off with your own community.
All right, let's cut through the comments. Not cut, but yes, the doom will consume you if you let it. That is true. Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's saying hello. We are growing our daughters too. I'm growing some for my mom and dad as well. And I'm planting extra for the kids. I'm not sure if they'll come and get it, but I'm going to plant extra and we'll have extra and we're going to give extra too. Even if it's me making them canned food or dehydrated peppers or whatever, or, what's it called? Cowboy crack. Thanks, guys. I've already gone through a whole other jar, the one I just made. I'm going to have to go buy more peppers.
You put that stuff on everything.
I do. I made pizza. Look, okay. I still have it sitting here. I don't even know if this looks good, this one. But so we got an air fryer. This is the pizza. It is so good. Barbecue sauce as a base. And then we put the jalapeno candy, coyote candy or whatever on it. Little chunks of chicken, some cheese, and some green olives. And it takes us like 8 minutes start to finish. And that's cooking time.
Yeah, I love this air fryer.
Yes. So many food recalls anyways. It's getting scary to buy produce.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Those hash browns we just bought. There's a recall on them. And the UPC code.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not for anything detrimental. It's because it doesn't list a wheat that is in them. So
back to the wheat. Numbers game. Doom.
Oh, I didn't see Plowman's was leaving. Have a good night. We're over an hour already, so we're probably going to leave soon too.
Are we really?
Yeah. That went by quick.
That was like 20 minutes. That's crazy.
Everything is about squash. Opens trench coat. I have some squash for sale. Do something.
I got some squash, man. You got some squash.
Peppers are Peppers are one of squash's friends that help us fight impending doom. but squash has a lot of friends we can all grow and propagate. I can't wait for you to try the squash seeds that I sent.
Uh,
I made a magic potion. Email me your Addy. What is this magic potion you speak of? I was a news junkie, but I have stopped watching for 3 weeks now. It's just too heavy, and I am just concentrating on our own family. Yep.
mm-hmm.
Think locally, not globally, right?
How much more peaceful do you feel now?
Right. It is so
Oh
true.
my gosh. Being disconnected, if you just disconnect from all that nastiness, you just like find a sense of peace. Oh.
Yes. So Wilder said those videos are absolutely amazing and terrifying because I can relate to it so much of what you guys are looking at. So Wilder said actually did a really good video. Every video Wilder said does is a really good video, but basically about they broke everything down as far as how they consume things. So, where are they getting it from? Are they getting it from themselves? Are they getting it from community? Is it something from, like hydro? Is it something they can produce? So, and they broke it all down. It was really cool for me to see that because I'm very visual. And so we haven't done anything like they did. But we kind of are trying to set up the place without putting it down on paper. But I think it's something I need to do. Because like we're on hydro right now, but eventually, because it's much cheaper, we were spending before the gas hike, we were spending 800 to 1,000 to 1,200 in gas for the generator every month. And so hydro is like $100 to $150. So it was a no-brainer. But eventually we want to get back onto solar. It's just going to be down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Down the line. But yes, if you haven't seen, I can't remember the title of it. If they're still in the chat, maybe you can put the title or a link to that video. It's a really cool video to watch. Is that for us or is that for... That's probably for who he was talking to before.
Yeah.
Because it's way behind. Okay.
Are we that far behind?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we are.
Screenshot. Just kidding.
A lot of people.
Sarah. A lot of people here have experienced food insecurity and now are growing their own. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's a lot of people that are growing this year. I even had one of our daughters call us yesterday and can I talk to Angie or mom or whatever? Can I talk to her for some gardening tips? And that was also a heart moment. I've wanted them to love gardening for so long, and one turned into a houseplant freak, and the other one, and she even started a small business, and then the other one loves gardening, and I'm still waiting on one more. And then the grandbabies love gardening. They love coming and picking off grandma's tomatoes and cucumbers, and they would rather eat that than, like I remember Tyler, he's like, "Oh, you have tomatoes?" And he would go up, even when he couldn't talk, he would just pick it. You'd offer him a cookie or a tomato, and he'd go pick it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Love it, love it, love it. The news has been full of impending doom for the entirety of my life, so I grew up ignoring it. Unfortunately, the doom has never felt more real and tangible than now. Mm-hmm. Yep, a lot of people are feeling...
baby goats.
Yeah, but baby goats.
Baby goats, though.
Yeah. Oh, baby kitties. Does anybody want a kitten? Oh, does anybody want a kitten? We have 4 more available in case you just wanted a kitten. We have 1 that's going to a new home.
That's it? I thought they were all gone.
Yep, that's it.
Oh my goodness. Who wants a kitten? Anybody want a kitten?
A fluffy
They're cute.
kitty.
Go get a kitty.
Okay, you read the comments. I'll go get a kitty.
Yes. Let me tell you, I'm extremely thankful for those seeds. I only used, I believe, 4 to 5 last year, and I saved a boatload from the fruits. The gift that keeps giving. Yes. Oh. Let's see here. How old was I in that picture? I think I was 19 in that picture.
Oh, look.
See?
See how cute they are?
Baby kitties.
You gotta look, you're the star of the show. It's okay, Mama.
And blessings had to go.
Okay. They're so
Let's
cute.
see.
And their eyes just opened a few days ago. Yes. And this one's a talker. This one, I think it's this one. Yes,
Off
this
camera.
one. Oh, this one has a home already, but the other ones are just as cute. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Hi. Child poverty is a growing concern. It's sick. Yes. So you know what? I'm going to say this. Let's all do something about it. Let's all, I know there's a lot of us that are, but let's step up our game. Yeah? No, I'm going to go put the kitten away now.
No, I want my turn.
No. No.
My turn.
You really want the kid? You're going to look like such a good guy now.
They're so cute. Yeah. Look at it, so cute. How can you not want to hold something this cute? Look how so cute it is. It's so cute.
You're going to scare it.
I know I scare lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a scary, scary dude. They are so adorable.
We have, oh wait, I missed one. Humans have the ability, the technology, and the knowledge to avoid all the bad, but do we collectively have the will to do it against the temptation of greed?
See, that's the problem, is greed is the ultimate killer.
Yep.
And most of the world, I think, is consumed by it.
1 in 5 children going hungry to 1 in 3. Wow.
Yeah.
Remy's probably already gone, but good night, Remy.
We should.
Food banks, yes. So let's catch up. Let's do speed round. Okay. Food banks seem to be few and far between. I don't think there was any food banks in my area because it was sort of middle class. Middle class can struggle too.
There really isn't a middle class anymore. Like they squeezed it right out of society, really.
The doom.
Let's see, where are we at? You guys are getting the jump on the squash. Chris has tears of squash. Chris has tears of squash go soft. That's funny.
You guys are getting the jump on the squash. That pizza does look good. Okay, we're not that far. Thank you. I planted accordingly, but I'm worried they won't make it outside. Sing to them.
What?
Sing to your plants.
Oh my God. You don't want me to sing, do you?
Just think, centralization of food system is done to improve production and safety and maximize profits, but is it really better for us? No.
Oh, now that's a big topic to get into.
When the purpose is to maximize profits, it certainly isn't better for us. Exactly. Yes, thank you for posting that, Chris or Steph. We need a barn cat road trip. I have 2. You can have 2 boys. You can have 2 girls. We have 2 girls and 2 boys left. Yes. And they'll be ready to go just in time for convention. And we got on Friday. Yeah.
Kittens. Look at her kitty.
I'm going to go bring her back.
Fluffy kitty.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go bring you back.
Okay.
I'll go bring you back. Yeah.
I've been to LA, California twice with my wife. She has some family there. It's nuts, the homelessness that they have there, living in tents or under tarps on the sidewalk near downtown and other areas. Yeah, and I would imagine that a lot of people that are, it's hard because a lot of people end up going to LA to try and make it big in, the movie industry, and it's just cutthroat. And very, very few people make it. Okay, I get it, Becca. You got to go out. I get it. You got to wait. We got to get through the comments. And the longer you mess with me, the longer it's going to take.
Okay. And this one's okay. I'm going to show one more. This one's a mini mom. Yeah. This one's a boy.
Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It channel is doing a great participation activity, growing salsa in all one pot. All in one pot.
It's funny because right now their heads are big and their eyes are big, but their bodies are. This one's body's small, or head is small, but body's big, and the rest of them big old heads. Okay, all right.
Really? Got something huge on the fire. I'm hoping to roll it out in Renfrew County. Interesting. I'm interested.
That'd be cool.
We are all the peasants again. It's so true. There's the 1%ers, and then there's the rest of us. That's it. What? I know. You got to go out.
Okay,
I get it.
Get down. All right.
All right. Hickory Cross got us growing squash this year. He assured me that there was a good chance it would stop Schwab impending squash.
Hey, Sean from North Shore. Did you say hi to North?
No, where?
Yeah, right there.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Totally scroll through all those comments.
I was reading through a lot of them. They were talking to each other. It won't stop him. It will slow him down considerably. Good night, bucket list.
Yes.
Okay. Steph wants to call that kitten Boots.
Why you? I have a prosthetic leg. You cannot bake it.
I knew this. So I knew this one painter. He was crazy. He was from South Africa, right? He had a prosthetic leg, and he would take it off at like parties and stuff and drink out of it. He was just this crazy whacked out guy. But here's the thing: is like 9 times out of 10, you'd think he had just a limp or something the way he walked,
right?
And you would know. And then he'd do something crazy like hit his leg or something, or sit down and be like, and pull it off. And it just freaked me out the first time he did it. Because
you didn't know.
No, and we were at this convention. So it was like, you remember how the company used to put on those meet and greets with all the dealers and the painters would get together on like a cruise or whatever on the boat down there in Toronto? Well, that's where he did it to me. First time. I was like, what the heck? You got to warn somebody, man.
Amanda said, well, you could bake it, but should you? Maybe not.
Oh, that guy was awesome.
Being an elected official, I've been working on something for 3 years, I'll tell you, at convention. Huh.
Ooh.
Any cabin updates? No. Well, no.
Okay, so we've been on the hunt.
For windows.
Right? So right now, I'm at a point where before I frame out the last 2 parts of the upstairs,
and
I need the windows. So I need to know what size the windows are going to be to go in there before I frame it out. So I'm hunting for the windows.
Yes, you gotta find the windows.
And we're still waiting on steel.
Yep.
So there's no roof.
Yep. No garage doors yet either for the pole barn.
garage doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, they're supposed to be coming in January.
He didn't specify the year, so maybe we're the game.
That's dirty pool. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he won't. He has $500 of our money, so I'm pretty sure he won't walk away with that. I won't let him. No, we know him through a friend, and so
he comes highly recommended.
They're not done. The steel's, they're still waiting on steel.
Yeah.
Same with when we ordered our cook stove, they said typically it takes 2 to 3 months, but with all the shortages and everything else like that, it's probably going to take 4 to 6. So I don't want to give you an exact time. Is that okay? And I'm like, well, yeah, because we're in the barn until whenever, and we have this fireplace, but the house for next winter, as long as it's done before the end of summer.
Yeah, and I think they said sometime around June. August.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting the stove in June. So, yeah, but no, there's really no updates, and it sucks because we want there to be. And so we keep trying to find used windows, and there's only 2 that I really want the same. The rest can be, give or take a few inches or whatever, but
okay.
Sometimes I would joke about putting ice in it with a water bottle. That's awesome.
That'd be like epic for
January
sneaking
2024.
Imagine having like be able to sneak snacks into the theater.
Yes, that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Well, at least winter is almost over. It's not so bad in the summertime. Right. Steel check with the Amish and Douglas. Good prices and lots of colors. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to end up doing if the roof doesn't come in.
Yeah, we have like one more week we're giving him to see if he can get it. If not, we're going to try and outsource it. So that may be something
I
that's
might
on the
put
table.
us, yeah, it might be. Who knows? Caddis is very concerned about that whining.
Yeah, they all need to go outside.
Yeah.
So
sorry, Caddis. I'm so sorry.
we should wrap it up so we can take all the dogs out before they
it's-
leave us presents.
I got to read the last comment.
Okay.
It's tricky because it's greenhouse season. All the good windows are always sold. Yep. I know. It's true. And we've been looking for like a month and then we'll find something. But okay, Becca, I hear you. We find something and then it's just, yeah. It's not the right size or it's broken or it doesn't have a frame or something. So, okay.
Yes.
All right. But on that note, our dog is literally trying to nudge me out of the bench. So it was awesome hanging out with you guys. Congratulations to all of the winners. And if you won and you're still here, don't forget to email us so I can get those prizes sent to you. So yes. Thank you to everybody.
Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
As Tyler would said, bye-bye to everybody.
Everybody.
No, everybody.
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 Yes.
All right. Take care, guys. Love yous. Bye.